Hi, welcome to Curriculum Design. I'm Dr. Linda Davidson, and I'll be your instructor this semester. Since this class is online, I think it's really important that we get to know one another before we get started with working on our assignment. So we're going to do this by creating a web about ourselves. What I would like for you to do is to create a web to introduce yourselves to the class. Start with a picture of yourself and put that in the middle. Each prong of your web should include some of the following information. Where do you teach? What do you teach? What grade level? Or if you're not in the classroom, what are you doing now? What do you hope to be doing? Where do you hope to be teaching in the future? What were your 3 favorite things to do as a child in the summertime? What was your favorite vacation and why? Where do you hope to be in 10 years? What are 3 things that make you laugh? And what is your best accomplishment so far? Be creative with this. It can be a Novio presentation such as this one. You might create a YouTube video and share the information with us. You could create a Prezi or a PowerPoint, whatever you would like to do to introduce yourselves to us. We look forward to meeting you. As we begin this class, I want to share with you that there are 3 buttons, your 3 favorite friends this semester that you will want to be acquainted with. So let me introduce you now. The first one is called Course Content. And this area is going to contain all of the supporting materials that you're going to need to be successful in this class. There's a little article to read about how to create awesome, epic online posts. There is a section that will share with you all of the information that you need regarding assignments. There is templates that are located there for your unit design, which we'll talk more about later. There are excerpts and readings that you will need for class. There are assignment explanation sheets. And there are examples of curriculum units that you might want to take a look at as you get ready to start yours. There is also information there that will help you develop your professional learning network, which we'll talk more about shortly as well. The second button that is one of your favorite friends is the discussion board. This is where all of our course interactions will take place. We will have lectures that will be posted here for you to watch. There will be discussion questions. You will create your web and post it here to share it with your colleagues. All of our collaborative efforts will take place on the discussion board. This is also where most of our learning will take place because you will reflect on the readings that you've had. You will reflect on and answer questions regarding the lectures that I post. All of those things will take place here. This will be like class attendance, like if you were attending class, the kinds of things that we would do there. And last but not least, the third button is the assignment button. And this is important because it contains the drop box where you will submit 2 assignments to me. One being your curriculum analysis, which I'll go over shortly, and the other being your final exam. So you will want to make sure that you can access this and know how to submit your assignments there. It's not hard. Very user-friendly. All you need to do is click on the buttons and it will help walk you through that process. You may be thinking, what in the world have I gotten myself into this semester? What kind of assignments is this class going to ask me to complete? And there are several big ones, one being the curriculum unit that I talked about just a little bit ago, another being the curriculum analysis, and you will create a personalized learning network, and we're going to talk more about what those things are. First of all, the curriculum unit. You will have an opportunity this semester to take a unit of study that you either currently use in your classroom or one that you want to develop for your classroom, or one that you think you want to develop for a future class that you hope to teach one day. And you will develop this unit based off of all of the readings and the information that you learn in this class. So you will be able to try out some new ideas. I want you to be thinking about what unit you might want to use for that example, because it can be anything. It can be whatever unit you want it to be. Curriculum analysis. You're going to choose a curriculum. It might be a curriculum from your district. It might be a curriculum you're interested in looking at. It could be a curriculum from another district that you're just kind of curious to see what kinds of things they do over in that district with whatever topic you would like. Maybe it's yoga, and you want to see, well, what does a yoga curriculum entail, and how does it measure up to these things we've been learning about? You can find your curriculum to analyze by either getting one from your school or going online and searching another district's website. You can even Google in curriculum, whatever topic it might be. Let's say you're interested in a math curriculum, so you might type in 9th grade high school algebra curriculum, and all kinds of examples will come up that you will be able to analyze and use for this assignment. Let's say you are interested in looking at that yoga curriculum. You could Google in yoga curriculum, and a yoga curriculum will pop up, and you will be able to use that to answer the questions. I highly recommend, though, that you complete your reading for Chapter 1 in Erickson, as well as some online discussion that we're going to have around the history of curriculum, because both of those things will be helpful as you begin thinking about what does this curriculum have in it that I need. The third thing that you're going to do, big assignment, that you're going to do for this class is you're going to create a personalized learning network. And these are really cool. It's kind of a new thing that is out there, using social media to connect with experts in various fields in education. And so the purpose of that assignment is to kind of break down the walls of our class and go outside of just ourselves to look at what do the experts have to say about what curriculum should involve and what it ought to look like and the things we ought to be doing with it. And so there is a video lecture that you're going to watch that kind of helps you figure out, how do I start setting up a personal learning network? But it's really a way for you to tap into your interests. What do you want to know about curriculum? Not what does Dr. Davidson think that we need to be doing with curriculum, but how does what she's sharing with us connect with what other experts are saying? What does Heidi Hayes Jacobs have to say about what curriculum for the 21st century ought to look like? Those kinds of ideas. And so it's really exciting to develop a personal learning network, because it's what you want to learn about, what you want to know, and what interests you. You can even, if you are specialized in science, for example, what should science curriculum look like? What do the next generation science standards say we ought to be doing? So you can connect with experts in those fields as well to inform your ideas about curriculum. One of the other assignments that, or one of the assignments that I talked about previously, the curriculum unit, will be turned in on LiveText. And so you will need to create a LiveText account if you don't already have one. If you do already have one, just make sure that you can remember how to access it, because I can't help you with any of the technical sides of LiveText other than submitting or resubmitting your work if you might need to do that. So if there is a glitch, you're going to want to contact IT to help you work through any problems that arise with your LiveText account. If you don't have a LiveText account, under course content, you can find a sheet that will explain to you the course content and how to access your LiveText account and how to walk through that. So it will take you there. And as I said earlier, you're going to turn in your course unit design here, and that is a requirement of UMKC, that all curriculum units of study that you create are turned in on this site and I provide feedback to you there, and then you can go there and see what your final grade is for that particular assignment, which then will be averaged into your other assignments from Blackboard and so forth. So with that said, last but not least, it's in the syllabus. I want you to take the time to carefully read through the syllabus. All of the due dates are posted there. We will go by the due dates that are listed in the syllabus, and how I grade things is listed in the syllabus, when things are due. I really recommend that you look at the tentative calendar at the end of the syllabus, and any dates that are posted there, make sure due dates that are there. I would also put in a calendar that you see regularly. Don't go just by what is in the discussion board. While that is listed chronologically, some of the due dates, some of the things that are due are not posted in the discussion board. They're posted under assignments because that's where you're going to turn those in at. So I want to make sure that you don't miss any of those pertinent assignments. So make sure that you look at that tentative calendar and add any due dates for assignments that are listed there on a calendar that you see regularly. And I look forward to having a great semester together.